How are you?
Hi, everybody. Sorry we're late. We had a hard time. I'm trying to send Perry the link, and it just isn't going through. So I dropped the link, Perry, in the chat. Hopefully that'll work. Always having malfunctions. Okay, so until Perry clicks on the line, let me go into really quickly what we're going to talk about today. Today we're going to talk about, where's my notes? What a day. No. Okay, wow. Today we're going to talk about TJ Holmes, basically not threatening Disney to keep his job, but threatening them. Okay, he's came with the ace card of what he's of this crazy event, and then we're going to talk about the love triangle that P. Diddy's got going on, the new woman that was revealed that just had his child that allegedly set off Carisha, aka Young Miami. It's crazy. And then we're going to talk about this Tory Lanez and Meg the Stallion update case. Okay, this is called the cheating show. This is the cheating show. Perry, it never came. The link.
Yeah, I know, but pay the bills.
Oh my gosh. Okay. So that's what we're gonna do. Let me go ahead and upload. I did. It erased itself. What is going on? Okay. So today's video is sponsored by Monk Pack. Episode is brought to you by Monk Pack. Monk Pack is a delicious, low-sugar, keto-friendly bars that make my day so much better when I'm craving a sweet, healthy snack. Their plant-based and gluten-free bars are the perfect snack for anyone who is trying to eat better or cut back on sugar and carbs without sacrificing taste. Monk Pack's keto granola bars and nut and seed bars only contain 1 gram of sugar, 2 to 3 grams of net carbs, and each bar contains about 150 calories. These bars are so delicious. They taste like some of my favorite candy bars. My favorite is Coconut Cocoa Chip, because of its great coconut flavor with the sweetness of chocolate and the satisfying crunch of the nuts. Monk Pack bars come in other delicious flavor like sea salt dark chocolate and caramel sea salt. Plus, they just launched 2 new flavors, peanut butter cocoa chip and dark chocolate cocoa. Also, these bars are not just for people eating keto. They are the perfect snack for anyone looking for a flavorful, great tasting snack with real ingredients and less sugar. These bars are gluten-free, plant-based, non-GMO, and are not sweetened with sugar alcohols. Monk Pack is so confident in their product, it is backed with 100% happiness guarantee. So if you don't like the product, you can exchange it or receive a refund, whichever you prefer. Go on over to monkpack.com and get 20% off any purchase by using code Sharrell at the checkout, or simply click on the link in the description down below to get 20% off. All righty, Perry, you forgot to turn off your mic.
Yeah, did I? I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's okay. So we got a lot to talk about today. I'm not going to wait the 5 minutes. Let's just get into it. Because this next 3 stories, they all have a theme about cheating. Okay, that's the cheating theme. Okay, thank you guys. I forgot. Let me put my banner up, and then we're going to get into it really quick. So, Perry, you've been hearing about this love affair triangle that P. Diddy's got going on, this sick love triangle that's going on, because this man he says he's 50, but really he's 53. Okay. And he's dating all of these young women.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just a sick love triangle. He's like a creepy old man now.
Yeah.
Puffy's like a creepy old man. You know, he even dated his son Christian's ex. What's her name? She's a famous mother and father. Steve Harvey's stepchild. What's her name? You guys,
Yeah, look, I don't know, but like
Lori Harvey.
He's an older man that like fast food, so he's gonna hit McDonald's, Burger King, and Wendy's. and he's just out
Wow.
running the
I
circuit.
thought we weren't going to fight today, Perry.
No, I'm just saying that's
Like,
what the guy doing. You know
wow.
what though? But it goes on both sides. As young as they can be, he picks the younger. They pick the older guy with
Oh,
money.
wow. Okay.
Just
Okay.
saying, like
It's going to be one of those videos.
it's
Perry,
almost like the ice cream truck rolled through your neighborhood selling things,
Perry,
and
please don't get hurt. Please don't make me Meg
they
Thee Stallion
walk through
you.
and he just buy items. That's it.
Please don't make me Meg Thee Stallion you. Oh my God. That is such a horrible man thing to say. They act like it's no big deal when men date babies. These women can be his children.
Right, I get that, right?
He's an
But
old
now,
fart.
now I get it, and this is not like an R. Kelly situation.
I didn't say it was R. Kelly.
Okay, no. I'm saying because at what point do you stop being a baby?
Oh,
21,
wow.
22,
Perry's sick,
23,
everybody.
24,
Perry's
25.
sick.
No, I'm just saying, Sharrell, that's just how it goes. Like people can hate him because he like and say, well, hey, doing this, but they allowing it.
Oh, wow.
Half the time they know about the other one, but they think they
Oh,
milkshake is better than the other ones.
Can somebody help me, please? I'm about to attack my own husband. Oh my God, and bury him in the basement. Perry, stop. Just
Sharrell,
stop. He is.
I
He's
get
a.
it.
He's a sicko. He's an old fart that's messing around with these young women and playing with their head. Okay. Now there's no Perry.
See,
You can't just.
that's what I'm saying. That's where we disagree. Like,
Oh
I get it. He's an older
God.
gentleman, right? And we're not gonna say old
Where's
man, we
my
say
dad?
gentleman, right? And like I give them respect, and I say that those are younger women.
Oh God. Okay.
You know,
Perry, respectfully, shut up. Just shut up. Just stop. Just stop.
well, I get it. It's easy to bash, come on and bash him, right? But at a certain point, where is their accountability?
Okay, let me move on with the story, okay? Because I'm not messing with Perry today. As a matter of fact, this is the first video that we've ever done where I'm not gonna talk to Perry.
Grow the fuck up.
Did you just tell me to grow up? Okay, Perry. Okay. Listen, let's talk about Sicky Diddy love triangle. We all know he's got the rapper Carisha. I think her last name is Brownlee, aka Young Miami. And they've been parading all around town. Then down here in the right-hand corner, we got Gina. Gina Hugh. I can't say her last name. Huihgn. She's allegedly pregnant with daddy's. Oops, I called the man daddy. No, Diddy. No, Old Fart. She is allegedly pregnant by Old Fart. And then, of course, he's dating 50 Cent's ex, Daphne Joy. This is the mother of his son, Sire, I think his name is. And then today, okay, is that bad enough? Guess not. So they finally, where did I do with that article? Gave the name of the baby mother that he just had a baby with yesterday. I think the baby came yesterday.
Mm-hmm. They had a baby together.
Yes. And so let me go over the ages. Hold on. Let me put this article up really quick. Because this is some sick. Bonji says, Sharrell, hold up. We're pulling up to get Perry. I know. Something is wrong with Perry.
No.
Okay,
You know what, though?
man want to admit that Diddy said.
What's wrong with this whole conversation right now is you're not putting no respect on that man's name. Like him or hate him.
Who likes him?
Like
Who
him or
likes
hate
Diddy?
him.
He doesn't pay people. Just ask Mace. He dates his son's exes, or maybe they were started seeing each other when he was dating his son's girlfriend. Who does that, Perry?
Well,
Diddy is sick and got some emotional problems.
Yeah, well, I'm just saying I can't really vouch for that part. I'm just simply saying
because that's bad.
Yeah, it's a little out there. You know what I'm saying? A little strange, right? But then wouldn't you think it would be strange for the son's girlfriend to date the father? So I'm saying
let me move on. Okay. Perry, let me go over these women's ages.
Yeah, go ahead.
Diddy claims he's 50, but there's other information out there that says he's 53. Okay. I'm going to go with 53 because I remember when he was younger, we were around the same age. I'm 52. 53, 52, same thing. Senior citizen. Okay.
53 and swinging.
Daphne Joy is 35. Gina Huynh is 30. Young Miami's 28, and the new woman, here she is right here. She's really pretty. Her name is Dana Tran. She's 28.
Okay.
Now, let me tell you why this is some sick shit. It gets complicated when you run around town acting like Hugh Hefner. But the only difference between Diddy and Hugh Hefner is Hef had sense enough not to get these women pregnant. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
Don't forget he has a daughter named Chance by some groupie. Like, he's impregnating these women. He's trying to turn into the next Nick Cannon. Okay? This is sick behavior.
He's giving out stimulus packages.
Oh, look, Perry. $100 super chat. Happy holidays to all. May we all spread joy, love, and light this season. Sharrell and Perry, my husband and I watch daily. Thank you. We just love you too. This is just a little token of gratitude for all you do. Now, that is
Thank you so much. And Merry Christmas. And I'm glad you came in with the Christmas joy. Because Sharrell is really, it's like, it's being biased for one, right? It takes two to tangle, but you come in.
How am I being biased? Let's not argue in front of our guests. We all know that Diddy has a mental problem, okay?
Well,
he's too old.
Okay, and what do they have?
They're young women.
Are they walking around looking for grandpas?
Mario says all these women need their beard oiled. Oh my God. You know what he's talking about. I can't. Listen, something's wrong with Diddy. You can't keep bringing children into the world, especially after a certain age. Like, he's not going to have the energy for these children.
No,
he's 53.
I understand it.
He does.
I understand what you're saying. But these people, I'm sure, are aware of his age. Oh, why are they bearing children with this grandpa? So I'm just saying, now, I get what you're saying. Something could be wrong with him. But it's also something wrong with these women.
I'm not gonna let you do that. I'm not gonna let you do that. These are young women, and they are easily influenced by money, power, and fame.
Okay.
But anyway, it creates a big mess. So allegedly, we've seen first Diddy was going around town with Gina. Remember, this is the same one, and you can't. Okay, I get where you're coming from now, Perry. You can't feel too bad for the women because Gina was with Diddy when he was with, what's the woman he loved that just passed away? Kim Porter.
Uh-huh.
And she also went on Tasha K's show, said that Diddy put hands on her, and when she would get pregnant, he would punch her in the stomach and make her miscarriage. But you're still with him. And you're running around town saying that you were pregnant by him. But anyway, remember the public thing him and Carisha got into, Young Miami? They were arguing back and forth. Gina and this is my man. No, this is my man. No, my man. Oh, holding up signs when he would go on live performance and stuff. And they're arguing over this deadbeat. I don't care how much money he has. Diddy is a bad example, a pathetic example of a father. I would never. Perry, would you ever date Damien's ex-girlfriend?
No.
Who does that?
No, I'm saying I get it, right? I mean, everybody got to take accountability. That's what I'm saying. He shouldn't be doing what he's doing. They shouldn't be acting the way they're acting. Because what kind of 20-year-old, what kind of example was that? They displaying.
Let me move on, because you're being pro man, and I think he's disgusting. Anyway, so he was with Carisha, and he was with Gina B, and then so Gina allegedly went off to have his baby, and then out of the blue comes this new woman they're just revealing today. Her name is Dana Tran, and she's beautiful and pretty, and she just had his baby yesterday or the day before, a couple days ago, and she's a regular person. She has a regular job, a cybersecurity specialist, but the rumor is that he didn't tell Young Miami. Now, Young Miami came on social media when they announced that he was the pappy, and she wore pappy and put a little love sign, like she was down with it, right? And she seemed happy with it. I guess her thing is,
what?
I'm just the side. I don't know what her thing is, but she's tripping. Okay. So now, DJ Academics, we all know who he is. He's a famous blogger. that talks about rap stars went on his social media and was talking about the story. That's what we do, people. We talk about the story, and you best believe we're going to talk about this Diddy situation because it is a hot ass mess. Let's see if I can get this off here. Wrong button. And so she got mad. She got mad because DJ Academics called her the side piece. Now, Carisha, young Miami from City Girls, okay? He called her the side piece and she got mad. Now, she's supposed to be okay with him having other women, having different babies, but is she really? Let's see. So she goes on social media and she says, Academics, my name ain't blank. Keep it out your mouth. You the type of ninja, so I'm going to replace these words. My uncle doing life sentences for be a ninja. Okay, y'all see what is covered out. I ain't nobody's side. She's claiming she's not the side piece.
Maybe she want a title upgrade. Like, maybe no. I mean, for real, because that's what I'm saying. Like, you can't put all this on Diddy because people take these roles. They take this job. She want to be known as the main one that allow him to have side pieces.
Thank you, Mariah. She said the baby was born 10/15/2022. Oh, 10/15? That was last month. Okay, I just found out about it yesterday when they reported it yesterday. Anyway, he's still having babies out of wedlock. Thank you, Mariah. I appreciate that. And so here she goes. I'm nobody's side. Oh, Lord. Let's just make this clear on this Good Monday. Don't come second to no itch. So she's saying, I'm not second to nobody. I'm number one. Really? See, this is what I'm saying. He's playing with these young women's mind.
Do she have a baby with him?
Oh, Perry, I can't.
No. I won't. I mean, do she?
No.
Because maybe she want to keep her body tight and allowing him to have.
Oh, okay, stop, Perry, stop. Before I go off on you, stop. She says, bees be like, I can never. I blank. And that's the difference. So she's claiming, I'm nobody's side piece. I know exactly what's going on in this relationship. She said, sit your big, scary A in the house all day talking online. Come outside, police. Oh, my God. Ass.
But I don't understand
booty boy. She's talking to DJ Academics. There's no secret. DJ Academics has picked up a couple pounds. Okay, but you ain't got to drag his name, Carisha, or Young Miami, just because he's, calling you the side piece. She says Diddy won't even look at half of y'all itches way. Majority of y'all praying upon a falling star. Itch, please. She's saying you're not even on Diddy's level. And y'all, we're praying for her downfall. No one's praying for your downfall, Carisha. Here goes DJ Academics. Young Miami mad at me for pointing out the obvious. You said you and that ninja go together real bad. That ninja had another baby with another woman. He is rubbing it in. DJ Academics, can we get you to bring it down? Bring it down. Had a baby with another woman. You the side chick. Oh my God. Don't get mad now. Now, this was the clinger. At least you get half a gift. Live your life, queen. Also, you tell us your business. LOL. We gonna comment. I don't want to agree with DJ Academics.
But you have to.
You seem a little too happy, Perry.
No. I mean, seriously. You have to.
I'm gonna move on. You say it's cool for a man to constantly, now she's playing victim here, okay? It's cool for a man to constantly harass me online that I don't know. You are a public figure. You don't know DJ Academics because you don't want to know him, but all the bloggers know him. All the rappers know him. Girl, stop lying. He did the same. He did the same, and I don't know this. When my car got shot up, he laughed when I almost lost my life. Find somebody else to play with. I can react how TF I want to. She's playing sympathy. Girl, wasn't nobody talking about your car accident. Wasn't nobody talking about you getting shot. your car getting shot up. We were talking about Diddy having a baby on you and you not knowing, and you're trying to play it off like you're okay. Okay, now that's what you're not going to do. You're not going to spread the truth. Who having a mental breakdown? You talking about me, blank, itch. And here comes DJ Academics. Like, he knows how to read. Now, DJ Academics, she's in pain. You don't have to keep rubbing it in her face that he had another baby. He said, Nick Cannon women would never. be having a mental breakdown the day when it's announced a new baby. I'm just saying, straighten up. Y'all be knowing what y'all signed up for. Is that what you're trying to say, Perry?
Yeah, and I think she's emotionally damaged. Because when they announced that baby, she realized her milkshake wasn't as sweet as she thought it was. That's all I'm saying. Like, just take a back seat.
I'm not going to let you do that.
It's not going to deter her for doing the job she signed up for, being a gold digger.
Oh, my God. I don't like those terms. I don't like you using it. I don't like DJ Academics using it. But what I can't do is understand where Carisha's coming from. Because if you know the game and you know it is what it is, why you mad, sis?
Yeah.
Why you mad, sis? Like, you can't be mad, Carisha. You can't go cussing out bloggers, calling you the side piece. With that being said, this is Diddy's fault. He's sick, Perry. He's a sick man.
Okay. Yeah. No, I know. No, I mean, I get it. But sometimes sick people flock together.
Okay.
That's all I'm gonna say.
Okay.
I mean, because that conversation sound normal to you?
He's the grandpa in this situation. He's supposed to be the most wisest.
She's the young lady that shouldn't put herself in that situation.
It's easy to take advantage of a young woman. She is in her 20s.
Child, please.
Now, Perry, I'm saying,
Sharrell, like, I know. I mean, is this the people's channel or the woman's channel? if it's gonna be that where everything that go wrong to a woman is the man's fault, then I got to ask.
Perry, you don't think he has any? This isn't his fault. First of all,
no. I mean, I'm saying I think he have strange behaviors, right? But to each his own. He can look at my life and say, I got something strange, right? But what I'm saying is, the man is not technically doing nothing illegal.
Oh, I can't. Okay. Perry, don't get hurt.
I'm just saying.
Perry, there's no way you can condone this behavior.
We've been talking for 10, 15 minutes now, and not once have you looked at this woman and saying, damn, this is what you was wanting all the time. And I'm sure, I don't even know the backstory.
Perry, what is she?
I don't even know how the backstory, how she got into a relationship. He probably was with somebody else, and she came in, waited outside by the dumpsters. You know what I'm saying?
I'm ignoring Perry.
Up and then just to take her place.
Perry, as a young man, as a father, would you imagine yourself?
I would not tell my
praying.
I would not tell my sons to do that, right? But also, if I had daughters, I would tell them not to do that neither.
Anyway,
see, that's the part we missing.
I get it, Perry, but these women are young. When you're in your 20s and early 30s.
Boy.
I'm just saying. Puff Daddy's disgusting. He's a sick old man, and he is acting like he's young again, and acting and showing no responsibility or accountability, and setting a bad role example for other men.
I mean, I see that, right? But what example are they setting for other young women?
You wouldn't tell your son. No, would you go tell Damien it's okay to impregnate 5 women at one time?
It's not a good example. I can agree. See, it takes a man that can agree with what you're saying, but it takes some hell of a denial for you not to want to agree to what I'm saying. These women got to have accountability also. Where is it at? We go back to their age. Okay, maybe he's older now, but he's senile. Okay, since he's so old.
Oh God, right? I can't.
I know he's not.
Now he's senile and he don't know what the hell he's doing.
I don't know, but you can't keep on making excuses for women over 28.
I'm not making excuses. I'm saying he's an old man that shouldn't be messing with these young women. That's what I'm
I
saying.
agree. I said I agree.
And he's disgusting and sick, and he don't pay his artists.
See,
Okay.
now you want to be adding in shit. I
He
said I
don't pay
agree.
his artists. Go ask Mace.
See,
He
look,
don't pay his artists.
I agree
Okay.
with Perry.
He don't
Right,
pay.
and you know what? That's the issue they got to take up because half of them probably heard the rumors he don't pay them right, but they want to be around him so much they signed the damn contract.
This is the only way far I'm gonna go with this because I hold Grandpa accountable for all of this mess. Grandpa is responsible for all of this. But I do understand Carisha, Gina B. Oh, I forgot the good part. And Brooklyn says, I agree with Perry. I mean, I agree with Perry. I don't like Perry's words. I don't like the way Perry come across. Now, allegedly, he got Gina pregnant also. But it's being reported that she's no longer pregnant. I don't know what happened. She already accused Diddy of making her get abortions in the past, but you keep going back to him, Gina. Okay? She lives here in Vegas. He allegedly pays her rent.
Mm-hmm.
These women, these young women, we gotta wise up. We gotta wise up. Aphrodite says, when I was in my 20s, I was in college and trying to make something out of myself, not letting some old man touch my my boo-hoo. They aren't innocent. They aren't innocent. But most of the responsibility lies on grimy, sleazy,
Right,
dirty.
I mean, I get it.
Head Diddy. He's maybe you're right. Maybe I just don't like the man. He is disgusting. I do not like
Well,
Diddy.
what you saying out of all of them and all the acts that he should at his age probably be more responsible.
Yeah. He's
but
disgusting.
we can't let them off the hook.
Because it was sleeping with my son's girlfriend that did it for me. He paraded around town.
I get it.
With Steve Harvey's stepdaughter, and Steve Harvey blessed the relationship.
So okay.
Like, really?
And what's wrong with him then for blessing?
Something wrong with Steve Harvey too. Okay. Something
right.
really wrong with Steve Harvey. I gotta move on. I've been talking about this for a half hour. I don't know why we got so caught up on that. Let's talk about TJ Holmes. Where's that article? This is Perry's story. Perry, thank you for finding the story for me. TJ Holmes is another sicko. Okay. We all know. I'll put the story up here. That TJ was having an affair with his co-anchor, Amy Robach. Let me see if I can get this down. And of course, we know that at first, the woman in charge, Goldman, I can't remember her first name, said that it was consensual and that everything was okay. Then Disney makes a call down and says, no, take him off the air. We're supposed to launch an investigation. This investigation is supposed to be a way for them to come up to fire TJ and not Amy. TJ's been working there since 2020. That's 2 years. Amy's been working there since 2014. And now we find out that a group of people that work there, one including Robin Roberts, she is got a lot of seniority over there. I watched Robin for years. I really, really love Robin. One time she got cancer. She's a cancer survivor. She's a great anchor. She's great at what she does. I guess her and some of her other colleagues are saying that TJ and Amy need to be fired. Okay. They're saying it's a distraction. Everybody's talking about it, and it's not a good look for GMA. Got it. That makes sense. But here goes TJ pulling his ace card. He's saying his side that he's not the only one cheating at GMA. As a matter of fact, if he gets fired, a whole bunch of other people need to be fired. Yeah. I mean, listen, he's got a point because they're trying to get rid of TJ, but they wanted to keep Amy. Now, I don't know what's going on, if they just hate TJ, if it's because he's black, I don't know. But all I know is they want him gone, but not her. That's going to be virtually impossible. And if they fire both of them, what about them other people, those other affairs that are going on? And what if some of the other affairs that he's talking about are high-ranking execs? Yeah. What's going on over there, Perry? Everybody sleeping with everybody over there?
This I know it's a jam. I mean, like, that's the problem. Like, once you allow that behavior, once it become out of control, it's hard to reel it back in. And I see their point. Now, and the crazy part, she's been there 8 years. He's been there 2. They probably know about these other relationships. If they fire both of them, what if they go to Radar Online? Hell, they can come over here and talk about it, right? They can come on and just drop names of other people.
Not only that, you've got people saying, rumors or social media, that letting the black man go and keeping the white woman. So this is going to turn into a race thing if they only fire TJ. Looks like the worst sort of double standard. Okay, so you got that issue. You got the issue of if they fire both of them, then TJ's gonna talk. It's a mess.
Yeah.
What would you do, Perry? You're the president of Disney, because we got to go over.
Right.
Yeah.
I know. I mean, I understand what you're saying. Like, I don't really know what you do, but I just know whatever you do, you get to do it fairly and equally. If you
so
let
you're going to start firing a whole bunch of people?
I'm just saying they can take their chances. Maybe give them a healthy bonus, both of them, right? Give them a healthy bonus because you don't want their words out. Have them sign some shit. They won't say nothing. Give it. But if you let one go, you get to let the other one go.
You're talking about Amy and TJ, or you're talking about Amy, TJ, and then the rest of the people?
No. I'm saying, like, maybe at this point, because they got themselves in a jam. Yeah. They come across and say, hey, you know what? Have them sign some documents that they won't talk about the other people throughout the network that's having affairs.
You think the network should put in a clause that they're not allowed to talk about the other people's affairs? I'm going to pay you off, but you're still fired?
You asking me, how would you fix the problem?
Yeah.
If he's saying you fire me with no big bonus, he didn't say big bonus, but I'm just saying sometimes you can make it comfortable.
Yeah, got to pay him off.
Both of them to leave, right? Have them sign some stuff, right? But if you fire him and keep her, it's gonna be some problems because he's gonna talk.
Yeah, he's gonna talk,
and then people gonna look at it because it takes 2 to tango.
Yep.
So why didn't you fire her? If they fired her and kept him, it's gonna be a problem because it took both of them to do it. So it's not fair either way.
It's a
mess. You said, how would I fix it? And hell, the one that's barking the loudest might be the one messing around behind the vending machine. We don't know.
It's a mess. TJ, you're running amok. You're just as grimy and sick as Diddy. You're running around there turning GMA into a brothel. Remember, this is one of the other producers, Natasha Singh, that he had a 3-year affair with. He's turning a good source of information where we get our news into a damn brothel. Like, you can't control your hormones. You should. You're old enough to be somebody's grandfather.
And right, I mean, and not to defend them. I'm not trying to defend this whole situation.
Okay.
But it happened at your Walmarts, Targets, everywhere else too, right? So, and I get it. Like, it's just one of those things. It's just a news show. What they do in their private business might affect the company or whatever, but it don't affect Perry. They can
As you sit up here and talk about it, Perry. As you're sitting up here talking about it, it doesn't affect you. It makes it where you're the talk of the town.
Right. No, I get it. No, I'm saying I get that part. That's the part they have to fix. But we can't act like this the only place it's happening. Like they said, throughout the network, people are having romantic relationships. But they okay with that because they fine with those people.
Right? It's just a stupid thing to do. Men, when are you going to learn? Okay, men and women. Yeah. Don't cheat with somebody at work. It puts your job in jeopardy.
Yep.
Come on, TJ. You know that. Or did you really? Yeah, he's done.
But you know what's weird though, Sharrell? I seen this the other day. And I didn't know this, right? Like last year, they showed some footage of him interviewing Amy and her husband.
I seen that.
And he was like, "Oh, these are 2 best people in the world to me." Now, when somebody calls you their best friend, sometimes you get the shit. At this point, become paranoid.
Yeah,
Weird.
Well, the wife came out, TJ's wife. Let me see if I can find a picture. She said she was suspicious that he was having an affair with Amy. Yeah, I mean, but she didn't find any evidence at the time. Let me put her picture up. She's a pretty African American woman that has to be humiliated. Not only do you find out that your husband's having an affair, he's having an affair. He's the office hoe. How would you feel your husband's the office hoe?
Right, I know, but okay, that's what I'm saying. It sounds strange to people who don't do it. But then with her story, now I'm not sure if it's true or not. She was married and had an affair on her husband.
You talking about Amy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So sometimes hoes stick together. That's all.
Perry. Okay, Perry.
I mean, is that not true? I mean, because you always slide it on one side, and I don't agree with neither one of them doing.
You're calling the people at Good Morning America hoes.
Right. I mean, she did her husband the same way when she got with this one, and then like that's what I'm saying. Like, I mean, you can't go and get this woman that's cheating on her husband and expect her not to do the same shit to you.
Oh,
that's what I'm trying to say. And I was mentioning those two because you want to slide it on. He was just a hoe. I'm flipping the other way and said, hey, you know what? Look at her past behavior too. So sometimes hoes stick together.
I'm gonna quit. We gotta break up. You go back to your channel. You got your channel. I got my channel. I'm having a hard time dealing with you. I mean, this is a mess. Okay.
Yeah.
Very you a mess. All right, let's move on from them hoes. Let's move on to this. This is why. Listen. This is why I'm saying the oldest person in this relationship, which happens to be Diddy and his, which happens to be TJ and his, need to realize what they're doing. All this finagling and fooling around and sleeping with different people leads to trouble. It leads to trouble. It could turn into one big Meg the Stallion situation.
And I understand. I know exactly what you're saying. And like now that I'm starting to get into the second story, your show's starting to sound like Wise with Knives. That's what it's starting to sound like. It's all based around somebody cheating and you taking the woman's side.
Perry, you are not going to deter me from saying that TJ Holmes and P. Diddy need to be responsible grandfathers that they are and stop acting like two teenagers that can't control their hormones. Okay. Bonji says TJ's mistake was to think he is special. He really did. I mean, in America's workforce at Disney, he's a black man first. You can't forget that because you're not going to get treated like everybody else. Amy will come back and they'll maybe pay him and fire him. They're not. Listen, it's taking them a long time to decide what they're going to do. And basically, when you tell your boss, if you fire me, I'm telling on everybody. That's blackmail.
The situation became complicated.
It's complicated. It's complicated. I mean, who tells their boss, I'll think twice before you fire me, because if I'm going down, I'm taking everybody with me. He's Nino Browning, Good Morning America. He's going to take everybody with him.
I mean, I understand what you're saying, but what about John Rogers up there that's doing some shit? You know what I'm saying? I mean, just in case you didn't think I know.
You're telling me right now, you would do the same thing. If you go down, everybody's coming with you?
Look. That shit ain't right. Him cheating on his wife, doing that.
It's not.
And hooking up with Amy. I'm not saying that. But I'd be damned. That's a relationship problem. And it becomes a job problem, but you got two people. You ain't going to let me go and keep this woman when I know Johnny and human resources. I seen him in the secretary at Mickey D's the other day. Now, we all got to go.
Yeah.
Just saying.
It's a dangerous game that he's playing, but he backed himself into this corner. And so, I will feel that way too if I go. And you damn sure ain't gonna keep Amy.
You're just gonna make this no Perry rule. It's gonna be everybody's rule.
Yeah.
There we go.
It's a mess, people. It is a mess, and this is why if you're the oldest person, you got to be responsible. your workplace is not your personal brothel. Okay, TJ, zip it up. You are not that damn horny where you're screwing anything that walks and forgetting that you're on television and have a job that's so desirable. People will do anything to have that job. And here you are playing with your job. You don't even deserve that job.
Sharrell, very well said. And if I can make a minor adjustment to what you said, you said it right. You said TJ need to keep it zipped up. And then you left out Amy. She need to keep them up. She need to keep them up. That's all.
Okay, Amy, I don't know what you're doing. You're being stupid, turning your work environment into a brothel.
Yeah, there you go.
For your what's it called? Nymphomania.
Yeah,
girl, you're at work. Cut it out.
Sharrell, now me and you on the same page. That's why I love you.
All right, let's move on to this last story, which is a mess. It is a mess. Okay, so Tory Lanez and Meg Thee Stallion went to court today. Now, if you haven't seen what happened, Perry speaking facts. Iris, did Perry tell you to super chat him? Okay, he all right. We are not Perry's cheerleaders over here. Perry's too hard on the women. He's too hard on women. Okay, but anyway,
I love the women.
So this case is so complicated till I'm at a point where I don't care. I don't care what happens. All I know is these are the only things I know. Meg Thee Stallion, Tory Lanez, and Meg's good friend, best friend Kelsey was at Kylie Jenner's house and had a party. Let me play this little clip to catch you up on what Meg said happened, and then we're going to talk about what actually happened in court today. Because now this is a mess, Perry. This is a mess. So let's watch this clip really quickly.
Okay.
For your life at that time?
I was really scared because I had never been shot at before.
In an exclusive interview, Megan tells Gayle King it happened as she was leaving a pool party at reality TV star Kylie Jenner's house.
There was an argument in the car?
It was an argument because I was ready to go and everybody else wasn't ready to go. But that's like normal friend stuff. Like, we fuss about silly stuff all the time.
Megan says the argument escalated. She got out of the car, and that's when a rapper named Tory Lanez allegedly shot at her.
I get out the car, and it's like everything happens so fast. And all I hear is this man screaming. He said, dance, and he started shooting. And I'm just like, oh my God. Like, he shot a couple of times. And I
so
was
is he in the car shooting from the car, Megan?
He is standing up over the window, shooting. And I didn't even want to move. I didn't want to move too quick, like, because I'm like, oh my God, if I take the wrong step, I don't know if he can shoot something that's like super important. I don't know if he could shoot me and kill me.
At first, she says she didn't realize she'd been shot until she saw the blood.
I like dropped down and I crawled in somebody's driveway. Like, I can't believe you shot me.
This is why you should never interview. You should never interview. You should never talk about an open case. Because they're going to compare what you said then to what you're saying now. Okay, so today in opening statements is that the prosecution side is saying that there was an argument in the car, but she made fun of his rapping skills. This led to the argument going outside the car, and Tory starts shooting. Okay? Tory's side has a completely different story. Why don't we go ahead and take a listen to this? Because these stories are so different that somebody's lying.
Yep.
Like, not a little lie in the story guide. Somebody is making up a bold-faced lie. So let me go ahead and play this, and then we'll talk about it.
Statement, you would say guilty. If you then watch the defense's opening statement, you would say, what the hell is the prosecution thinking, charging him? Basically, the prosecution started with this story. They said that, hey, they're all at the party, and Tory is leaving the party with Meg. They're in the car. An argument breaks out, during which Meg says and insults his skills as a rap artist. This leads to a situation where she gets out of the car, and he shoots at her feet and yells, "Damn." She ends up at a hospital, and a doctor takes out 3 fragments of bullet wounds from her foot. Now, if you just hear, and the prosecution says that Kelsey, the other woman in the car, is going to testify that Tory shot Meg. And Kelsey has a text message where she texts somebody that, hey, Tory shot Meg. And then the rest of the prosecution's case is based on all these calls and texts where Tory's like, oh, I'm so sorry. Oh, I'm so drunk. He never says that I shot him. He's like, oh, I'm just so sorry. I'm so drunk. So question what he's apologizing for. So that's the prosecution's case. Seems pretty easy. Then the defense comes up, and man, it gets spicy. First, the defense goes, they're not telling you about half of what's going on. The most important thing they're not telling you about an eyewitness who saw 2 women fighting, Kelsey and Meg. And so let's talk about why them 2 are fighting. Let's talk about how she was in the front seat. The gun was caught in the front seat. Let's talk about how she might have gunpowder. She does have gunpowder. Let's talk about how this has nothing to do with the fight between Tory and Meg and everything to do with the fight between Meg and Kelsey. And then the defense starts dropping the bombs. He basically says this, that they're in the car. Yeah, they left. But do you know why they left? They left because Kylie and Tory were in the pool together. And Kelsey and Meg both felt some type of way about that, to the point that Meg felt really some type of way about that. And she was really trying to go, to the point that eventually, because of how Meg is acting, this is according to the defense, Kylie Jenner goes to Meg Thee Stallion and says, it's time for you to leave. They all leave. The defense's point is what happens in the car is this. Tory questions Kelsey, hey Kelsey, why are you backing up Meg for me trying to, get it on with Kylie Jenner? Meg has been snaking men from you your whole life. I hooked up with you, Kelsey, and then Meg went behind your back and hooked up with me. And Kelsey, this is not the first time. You had been hooking up with Ben Simmons. Meg went behind your back and hooked up with Ben Simmons. You had been hooking up with the baby. Meg went behind your back and hooked up with the baby. And so the defense starts dropping all these grenades. The crowd is captivated. The jury is like, oh, what's going on? And there's every reason to believe that there could have been a fight here, not between Tory and Meg, but between Meg and Kelsey. And the shooting could have not been Tory. It could have been done by any one of the other people in that car. What does all of this mean? Well, I'll tell you a couple things. First, Corey Gamble, Kris Jenner's husband, is going to testify, so this will continue to be...
Damn. All right.
Night and day. He's saying, Tory Lane's side is saying that he was trying to hook up with Kylie Jenner at the party.
Damn,
and these 2 get, no, this is crazy. And then these 2 get mad. And then these 2 get in the car and start arguing. And they have a witness that said they seen Meg and Kelsey fighting. This is like night and day. Somebody lying. Not only that.
You think it's the women?
What else? Huh?
You think it's the women?
No, here's the big deal. Then he says that Kylie, when Meg saw Tory trying to push up on Kylie, she started tripping and cussing and acting fool, and Kylie kicks her out.
Yeah.
Okay, so the rumor is Kylie doesn't want to testify.
Right.
So they're going to have Corey Gamble testify. She doesn't want anything to do with it. I don't want to hear from Corey. I want to hear from Kylie Jenner.
Right.
Because if you kick somebody out your party, you're not going to forget that.
Yeah.
If your good friend, Meg Thee Stallion, who you were in her video, if her man is coming on to you, this is just a mess. But them saying that they're sleeping with each other's men behind each other's back, like the baby and Ben Simmons, who used to date Kendall Jenner. What kind of sex?
I don't know. I mean, to me, it sounds like a sex fest.
It's a sex fest. Somebody's lying, and somebody's lying big time. And I really don't want to hear from Corey. I want to hear from Kylie Jenner. Somebody is lying, and somebody needs to be prosecuted because somebody's lying big time. Is Meg Thee Stallion sick? Teams up with her good friend? And let's get him because we're mad at him? That's crazy. I don't know who to believe. I still don't know who to
I have
believe.
no idea. Because like you said that Kelsey did it to Megan or some shit like that. Did Tory say, hey, Kelsey, I don't know why you got her back when, we don't did it to each other. Maybe Megan's so mad because now he remind her that Kelsey have been with her and now he's trying to pull up with somebody in the pool. I don't know.
Not just somebody, Kylie Jenner.
Yeah.
Listen, by the way, I'm only talking about this because this story's trending. I don't care. These people have wore me out. We tried to cover this last year. I don't care who's sleeping with who. I don't care. That's some sick shit. If they
I
want to
just
all
can't
have an
wait till they
orgy, I
solve
don't
the
care.
case. Yeah. Yeah, they just need to solve the case. I'm tired of hearing of it too.
But somebody's really sick. Somebody is a bold-faced liar, because there is a big difference in these stories, and a huge difference.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Let's start taking calls. Crazy. Hey, Emmanuel.
What's up, Emmanuel?
Hey.
Hey, Tory.
Hey.
Hey,
Let's
you
start.
know what?
Go ahead.
Corey can't tell us nothing, Sharrell. You know why?
Why?
Because Kylie wasn't in the car. So how the hell does she know what happened in the car? I don't give a damn what happened at the party.
No,
Who
what happens in the party plays a
messed with
big
who?
part.
That don't have nothing to do with the case. That
I can
don't really what happened there. A man's gonna be a man. Kylie don't want to get in. And I
But
don't know.
oh, you're fading
Was he in the car?
No, listen, Toria.
Corey wasn't in the car.
I want to know what happened at the party, because somebody's lying big time. Kylie Jenner will remember if you kick somebody out the club, out the party or not. You will remember that. You will remember if Tory Lanez is coming on to you in the pool.
Yeah.
This is a
I
serious
don't like him
situation.
either.
Would you say?
Really, I think both of them lying, but the point is she was shot. So we need to find out who girl.
Right. Who did it?
And the other thing I wanted to tell you real quick, I have to finish cleaning out my knees. I fell and I had a really bad fall. But Diddy and these women, why do these young girls don't have no self-worth anymore? I mean, where are their mothers lifting them up and telling them you don't have to be with a man that has 5, 6, 7, 8 women going around knocking up different women?
Yep.
Where's their mothers to tell them they have self-worth? Yep. These are beautiful women. They shouldn't be with these dogs. And the same with Nick Cannon. I'm not going to send my daughters out there to be with a man for some money and in a Birkin bag, and he's got 12 baby mamas.
Okay. What do you say to Carisha? Toria, what do you say to Young Miami, who Puffy has bought in a car? He's given her a TV show.
I would tell her, know your self-worth,
she's
baby.
Playing the game. She thinks she's winning. What do you tell her?
She's not winning. Winning what? A new bag, a piece of jewelry, and a wet tail. That's it. That's what she's winning. And I'm not even going to say a wet tail, probably a wet mouth.
Damn.
Because Diddy don't have time. He don't have that much time. He's always doing this, doing that, running the streets, playing the Joker and acting fool. He swears he's still young, but he was.
Tori, you're fading in and out.
Yeah,
I can't. We can't hear you.
Diddy,
she going off.
You couldn't hear me?
Can you hear us now? You're fading in and out. Can you hear us now? I heard you yelling, but I didn't hear what you said.
Sorry. Oh, I said, what is Diddy going to give her? Nothing but a wet mouth. He's running all over town with this woman.
In her mind, she's winning. She's got a show. She's got
winning
all
what?
These financial. And she says she winning. Y'all
well,
know
I mean, you know what? That's the crazy part about it. Somebody in the chat said Diddy don't told this girl they were just dating. So that was good enough for them. Everybody's impression on winning is gonna come across different.
This the thing is, these women need to know.
She's
these young girls
herself.
need to know their self-worth.
Right,
I want to really know where their mothers are.
Yeah.
I get it, degrading yourself or whatever, right? But some people look at working a shitty job, never accomplish something to, degrading themselves. It all depends on how you look at this situation, right? You take a person that's done grinded, McDonald's, Burger King, paid their way through college.
So Perry, you're saying on the record, hoeing is a job?
Yes.
I can't.
No. I mean, the sad to say, look, it's on Instagram all the time. I'm just saying,
my God.
we got to put it in perspective these days. This ain't 1958.
Yeah.
It's a new time now.
Really, Emmanuel? You understand where Perry's coming from?
Yes, I do. Okay, look.
Oh my God.
They may not win in the long run, but right now they are winning. They're getting what they want, which is what I think Perry was trying to say, that yes, even though he's dating these much younger women, they the ones dating this much older guy.
Thank you.
Amen. I better be glad we didn't have no daughter. Ain't no telling what she would be doing. Hoeing is not a job, Perry. Hoeing is degrading yourself.
No, it ain't no job I want my daughter or my granddaughter to have. I get it, right?
Exactly,
but I also don't want my kid to be a drug dealer. But we act like it don't exist and it's not profitable. It is. Just saying.
And that other thing with the TJ man. With the TJ man, people been having sex in the workplace for years.
Yeah,
I mean, co-workers, they've been getting it in ever since the 50s and 60s in the workplace. Now, all of a sudden, society want to worry about who's sleeping with who at somebody's job. If they're two consenting adults, who's the damn who they're sleeping with? Sometimes these TMZ need to stop following people in the Daily Mail and them. Let them people live their lives. If they want to have sex in the parking lot, let them have it.
It's the co-workers. It's Robin Roberts saying, this is distraction. Please fire them.
She got some nerve when Robin Roberts ain't had no clean path with her love life. How many women she done had?
Yep. I love Robin Robbins, but I thought it was out of place for her to have an opinion.
I love y'all. I gotta go.
Bye, Tori.
Take care.
Did y'all just go in on
Robin Roberts? She ain't perfect. Yep.
Yeah. It's really none of her business.
What?
It really isn't. That's right. It's none of her business. She needs to
I'm
worry
not
about
gonna
her
lie,
own
being a part of this new generation, like, look, I'm 24, I'm a young woman. They know what they're doing. I'm 24, they're 28 and up. They're grown. They know exactly what they're doing. Some of them talk to their homegirls talking about, I'm gonna have his baby because of the money. I mean, it's a new generation. They're winning because they are getting what they want. They're getting that unlimited paycheck. Look, it's not about love anymore. I'm telling you, taking it from my generation, most of the women in my generation nowadays who can date, because I have people that are 12 in my generation, but the people who are dating, a lot of us aren't dating for the same reasons you guys were dating.
Right.
It's a totally different outlook on life.
What is wrong? Nina, you are agreeing with her. Listen to me.
I am. They winning, Sharrell. Listen.
What?
They winning. Young Miami is winning. She getting what she want right now. See,
if she's winning, why is she mad? Why is she mad at DJ Academics for calling her a side piece if she's winning?
He needs a hush. He always calling somebody out. Worry about your trash that you got in your backyard too. So he needs a hush. And I'm gonna tell you what happened, Sharrell.
Okay.
When social media took place, everything got exposed. And I'm gonna tell you this: with these women, these young girls that's doing this with these old ass Negroes, it's been happening long time ago. I done did it. And I ain't the only one that did it. I had to do what I had to do to get to where I need to get to, and I don't do it no more.
It's called sugar being and sugar baby and sugar daddy.
But everybody, mostly young women a lot of young women have had a sugar daddy. Let her get her money, let her get her bag, and leave her alone. And then I want to say this about TJ Holmes. I don't blame him. I make a whole ruckus at ABC News. I would tear it apart. I have lawsuits because when they let him go, they should have let Amy Robach go too. That heifer ain't no damn Jim. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? She was cheating on her husband way before she got with TJ. Okay, so TJ been slanging a little bit, something going on, right? Okay, he ain't the only one that did that in the workplace. He's the only one doing it now. He's slanging. He trying to soar his royal oath. Let that man do what he got to do. He got to be answer to his family. But in ABC News, GMA, I would drag him. I have every lawsuit out there against him. Oh yes, I would. If you gonna fire her, you gonna fire her too. She got to go down too, because
we
two
agree
can
with
play that ball game. Two can play that ball game. And who's the other person you were talking about, Sharrell? I forgot, so I can get dropped. Who's the other person?
What's this? The Tory Lanez and
Megan Thee
Megan.
Stallion.
Oh, Tory Lanez and Megan Thee Stallion. Somebody shot Megan Thee Stallion. I don't know who shot her, but I want to know this. Why them damn Jenners can't go on stage? Why they always get a damn out? Why they always get to hide behind the rocks?
Are you talking about Kylie Jenner?
Yeah, she need to bring her ass on the damn stand.
Yeah.
Why they get to throw rocks and hide? And somebody else come and take up that BS? You know, I'm sick of them Jenners. I'm sick of all of them. But somebody shot that girl. And I'm going to say this. I got shot in the club. You remember I told you about this in 2020? I got shot in the club and it was random. They still have not found out who shot me. So it can be, if somebody shot her and it was fragments in my knee too, somebody shot her, somebody needs to pay for that. If it means both of them going down, them two helpers that's fighting over him or whoever, both of them need to go down. Megan got shot point blank in the period. It's all getting ready to come out. I'm team Megan. Well, I ain't really all team Megan, but I stand with Megan. Let's put it that way. And
I'm team I don't care. But really quickly, because I know you're trying to get off. Nina, the thing about the young women going for theirs, trying to get theirs, it bothers me because
Sharrell, it may bother you, but look, like this, the young lady said before me, these girls ain't dating like we did. Sharrell, they not dating for love, they dating for the bag.
Would you teach your daughter to date for what she can get?
No, I definitely would teach my daughter that, because my daughter know way better than that. She don't do what mama did.
You know what? My mama, you know what my mama taught me? My mom taught me to be happy, do what I want to do, and be happy as long as I'm happy. Now, personally, I don't go and do all of that anymore. I did for maybe a little brief time, but that's not me anymore. My happiness is being by myself. But other girls, that's what's making them happy. They'd rather sit home, have an older man take them on dates, spend money on them, X, Y, and Z.
Nails done, breast done, ass done.
But let me say this and drop me, Sharrell. But I'm gonna tell you what, we got the best money maker in the world. You better use it and not abuse it. If you can get it, hoeing is a job, Perry. I'm with you. Hoeing is a job.
Hoeing is a job.
You got to think that you got to think that thing all the way out. Like you got to figure out like how can I get a Diddy? How can I get a Diddy? Young Miami, you doing what you need to do. Young Miami, don't get pregnant. Let him make all the babies. Don't get pregnant, young Miami, because you still young. You might can get a Negro someday or somebody with some money. Somebody's gonna treat you right. But right now, young Miami, you get that bag, honey. You get it.
Okay, Nina.
Look, Nina's accurate, because some men want you to give it up for nothing. I mean, some men are trash. At least they getting a paycheck.
Yep.
Let's let Larry talk.
And I know Diva agree with me.
Larry, is hoeing a job?
Yes, hoeing is 100% a job. I agree with you 100%, Harry. Hoeing is a job. Yeah. You know, this whole TJ Holmes thing, you know, I agree. He needs to tear down everything before he leaves, because they're going to get rid of him. You know, so why not just tear it down? You know, I think he forgot he was a black man. And I'm going to be honest, I don't appreciate Robin Roberts and what's the other one, Gayle King?
Yeah.
Saying anything about it. Like,
there's another one. I can't remember his name. Yeah.
I don't appreciate that at all. Like, you know, just leave it alone, and you know, just let it play. Because
Larry,
the truth be told,
if I'm at work and you're turning Good Morning America into your brothel, I don't have a right.
Yeah, but this is not anything new. Somebody mentioned in the chat with Mika and Joe from Morning Joe. They both were married, and somehow they ended up getting married to each other. You know, like this is not.
You're right.
Yeah.
But
this is nothing.
There's a huge difference. I think it's a lot more than what we're seeing, especially with TJ Holmes. I think that he was in that office, you know, laying it low and spreading it wide, and it's more than Amy Robach, and it's more than just the other young lady. I think
but she has her own. She has her own indiscretions as well. You know, but because he's a black man,
and I'm sure she does, but no. We have to stop using this excuse as a black man. He knew he was a black man when he started that job. He knew how the world treated us, and I get tired of this narrative that because we're black men that we can't act accordingly, or because we try to act like white men and when we don't get treated like white men, and we get consequences of being a black man, that woe is us.
Okay, so you agree that we are held to a different standard.
Yes, we are held to different.
We are held to a different standard. Okay, just as long as you know, because I work in the professional world, and I know that I'm held to a different standard. You know, so I agree.
Listen, I'm black and gay, and I can get away, and I'm gonna be honest with you, I can get away with a lot more than someone who's just black and straight. You understand what I'm saying? And someone black and straight can get away, well, but
yeah, not really.
But
really quickly, hold on, really quickly, Angel. What is the higher ups gonna do? Because he's saying if you fire me, everybody going. What would you do, Angel?
This is what they're going to do. Can you hear me?
Yeah,
This is what I think they're going to do. I think that they are going to demote him, and they're going to make it extremely difficult for him to be happy in that job. And he should have known that going in, because he just came off the Ume Uduko story. Like, are you serious?
Yep.
Like, you just came off the Ume Uduko story, and you're acting like this. He had plenty of time to announce that he was actually getting separated from his wife, and then to make it seem like that they had been separated for a while. No, I don't believe that. I don't believe that at all. Here's what I think happened. I think that they were having trouble in their marriage. That's what I think that was happening. And like so many, like I have friends that are going through the exact same thing. He's leaving stuff at his wife's house, telling his wife one thing, telling Amy Robach one thing. I wouldn't be surprised if he's sleeping with the pretty black girl from the from the weekend, because she's gorgeous. She is gorgeous. But here's what I wanted to know, and I always wanted to know this. I know for a fact, but I know that Michael Strahan is way smarter. He is way smarter than TJ Holmes. Way smarter. And I know that he's probably doing the exact same thing as TJ Holmes, and I think that that's probably what TJ Holmes is holding in his back. You don't think Michael Strahan?
No, I do not. Blasphemy! I love Michael Strahan. No,
that's the crazy.
You'll be surprised. You'll be surprised.
I always thought it. Just how they got close to each other.
Oh, Perry, stop!
No. I'm telling you, right? I mean, because sometimes he'll look at her and his teeth got this much gap, and then he get excited. They close up.
Perry.
I'm just saying.
I love Michael Strahan. I would be heartbroken, but Michael Strahan is my favorite because I think he is so handsome. And how did he get the job on ABC News? Because he went from being like a co-host.
You are messy, Angel. You are messy.
I don't think he's that smart, but he got something on somebody, and he's friends with somebody to end up with that job. Because remember, he screwed over Kelly Ripa, and they had to throw Kelly Ripa a lot of money to keep that job over at Live. And so now he's on Good Morning America. But I don't think Strahan going anywhere because he's up there with the brass. But
are you saying there's a possibility that Michael Strahan could have slept his way to the top?
Oh my!
Michael Strahan, Chris Cuomo, Strahan, Cuomo, like all those.
Cuomo. Okay, I'm done. Okay.
No,
Chris
you
Cuomo.
Cuomo is sexy.
Chris Cuomo? I do not.
Yes.
I do not.
You don't think Chris Cuomo from like CNN is attractive?
He's very attractive. He's one of my. Look, he can be a daddy. He can be P. Diddy.
Let me read this really quick and let me let Diva talk. Bonji says, I lived that life in my early 20s. I got the bag, resigned, got fired. It was the biggest mistake of my life then. Being I don't want to call them a hoe. Let's think of a different word. Diva, what should we call women that sleep their way to the top? We
don't go there, Sharrell, because you know how I feel. A hoe, the name that they need to be called.
That's exactly what I'm saying.
Diva, can you talk to Brand for a minute?
Call it by its name.
Why do they need to be called a hoe? Why can't they be called by their name?
Call them by their name.
Let me just say this, right? In terms of TJ Holmes. Now, you know, I do not agree with what they did at all. However, what I want to say is Robin Roberts needs to mind her business because rumors was going around that whole building. And we're going to need for HR to do their job and stop asking the regular employees to do the job for them. Just like the employees heard the rumor, HR heard that rumor too. So you want us to come to the office and tell you and give you pictures and all that. No, come up out of that office.
Find out what's going on with these rumors. Y'all send a general email to everybody saying we hearing that everybody's around here sleeping in the coolers in the break room and all that. We giving y'all one warning. Knock it off, or we coming down on everybody. Stop asking me to do your job. So Robin, mind your business. Because what happens is if TJ gets to stay, now you're going to have tension between your two, because he's going to know that you went to HR talking about him, telling them to fire him. They're going to do what they have to do. Let them do the job they're getting paid for, okay? So he should, if you want to fire me, then yes, now I got to let you know about everybody else. I'm telling you about Judy. I'm telling you about Jack. I'm telling you about John. I'm telling you, I'm going to slay it down. By the time I finish, nobody's going to be at that desk, okay? Y'all going to be, nobody's going to be able to tell the news or GMA 1, 2,
Diva,
or 3.
Let me push back, Diva. I'm Robin Roberts.
Yeah.
I go across the street to get coffee. Hey, what's going on with TJ and Amy? What's that situation?
Right.
I ignore that. I go in this. Amy, TJ. It's distracting.
Very distracting.
It is distracting, Sharrell. I don't disagree with that, right? But HR got a job to do. Let HR do their job. Just like I heard the rumor, somebody in HR heard that rumor too. Get up off your seats, earn your paycheck, and come out on this floor and handle the business. Because y'all heard the same rumor I heard. Y'all know they was doing this too. If Robin knew, a whole bunch of other people in that office knew too. And I'm not going to be the one going to HR talking about here's some pictures.
All right, hold on.
Can I say something?
Angel, she owns Robin. Back her up. What do you have to say?
Well, I can't back her. Okay, here's my thing about it. Like I don't work in corporate America anymore, but I used to. And I used to work in this office where there was a queen bee, like Robin Roberts, right? She was at the top of the sales leader. I mean, she basically was in the ear of our general manager, right?
Uh-huh.
And here's the thing about that is that Robin Roberts is the face of the news. And she takes her job extremely seriously. And if you are the face of ABC News and you take your job seriously and you want to report the news,
now
I
come
think
on,
that
he's got a point. Go ahead. Sorry.
No, you want to know
extremely
what's
distracting.
Allegedly,
I love you, Diva, baby.
Yeah, but I love you too. I love you too. But allegedly, she spoke to them before it all came out in the open. So if you were so pressed about making sure the right thing was done, the minute you found out, you should have took your butt to HR telling them that a situation was going on. But you waited just like everybody else. So now that it's all out there in the open.
And this has been going on for years.
Thank you. Come on now, speak now. Speak.
Years.
So now that it's out in the open, you want to come and say, I should be fired? Mind your business, Robin, because you've been new just like everybody else. So let HR figure this out on their own. Don't be coming at me. And you know my wife too, and my kids, and you know we gotta eat. Don't do that, Robin. Let them do whatever it is they're going to do. And you know what? I do believe what they should do if they were smart, demote them, so to speak. Put them on the midnight show, or somebody said they got a 3 a.m. show. Put them on that show. Make it so hard that he's going to want to quit, so that he can shut up and never say that we tried to fire you. We just put you in another slot because you was too distracted. That's what they need to do.
Yeah,
and that's what they will do.
Time might not work because that's the time they was normally up anyway.
Right.
I can't. Diva, sound off really quickly about P. Diddy, Grandpa Diddy.
Grandpa Diddy and his chicks. Okay, let me tell you this. See, the thing is, they signed up to be a hoe. They signed up for the shenanigans, but what they want is to be the number one chick. They want to be the girlfriend, right? Listen, you signed a contract for that life. So what if you was all about that life? It wouldn't matter what that DJ was saying about you, right? Because you know what you signed. You know who you are. You know where you stand. You mad because you being called the side chick? Well, girlfriend, if babies are being announced that he's having kids with other people and he got this girlfriend and that girlfriend, then honey, you are a side chick. If you was the number one chick, you would have him in check and say, you know what? I don't care what you do in these streets, but nobody better get pregnant.
Diva, Brand says, we're old. They don't look at women like that as hoes no more. It's a job. It's a come up.
Well, she's getting an F. She's getting an F. She's getting an F on her job. You want to know why? Because you got in your feelings because this man called you a side chick. If you know where you stand, you know who you are, and this is your job, Why are you mad that he's doing the part-time job with other people?
Honestly, I can agree with Diva. I can agree with Diva because I'm not gonna lie. What I said is facts, but she got too caught up in her job. She got too caught up. She caught what it's called is she caught feelings. She caught feelings that she shouldn't have caught, and now that he's with other females, she's in her feelings. She got her feelings
But
hurt.
you know what? I think
Yep.
Puffy needs to grow up. I think that he is way too old for this crap. I mean,
There are men older than
I
Puffy
think
doing this. There are men
Yes,
older than
it is.
Puffy dating women.
You can never teach an old dog new tricks.
Just because he's a black man in the limelight that we're
Hold
making.
on, everybody, hold on. We can't hear. Hold on. You said that it's because he's black that he's getting the backlash, Brand?
I'm saying there are men older than P. Diddy dating women younger than me doing this, but because he's a black man in the limelight, he's famous, so obviously he's going to be in the spotlight. That's why we're making a big deal about it. I got a friend dating somebody that's 65 and she's 23. It's for the bag, but because they're not famous, no one gives to
Not at all. Not at all.
things. But because P. Diddy
I don't agree
and some
with
other
that.
famous little
I don't agree
female,
with that
that's
at
why we're
all.
making a big deal about it.
Listen, Brand, Puffy is out of line. You are dating your son's ex-girlfriends.
I know.
All right, well, now
That's
that
a
I ain't got
different-
nothing to
I
say
mean,
about that one.
Oh, but he's a black man.
Right.
He's a black man.
That's
He should be
totally
able to
different,
date his
Sharrell,
son's
than the
girlfriend.
conversation we having about these affairs, right? And like somebody, you got a super chat saying that they legalized it in Germany. And see, and now I'm just saying, from our generation, things have changed. When you talk to these young people, it's just like another occupation. It's
Brand,
another
you're young.
occupation,
Would you
right?
date a 63-year-old, Brand?
Look.
you know, Sharrell,
No, not
listen.
62. That's a little too old for everyone. That's another thing. Everyone has different preferences. Some women, like I'm naturally attracted to older men. Now 63, that's a little pushing it, but I like men 30s, 40s, and I'm about to be 25. So I mean, it's different. It's about preference. Some girls like it. Some girls, like I said,
Younger
aren't even looking
generation,
for
y'all
love.
giving me a heart attack. Look,
Some people aren't even looking for love, though.
I
That's
know,
what I'm
Sharrell,
saying.
change
Like,
do it to you, right? But if you really think about it this way, not that I'm an advocate for it or nothing like that. I'm just saying, just how the world has changed. I have knowledge that I can see this.
Oh, Perry, stop. You
Not
just
in our
said
control.
how it was a job.
Listen. At this point, maybe we can change the name because sometimes when you say a gold digger or a hoe, it's like disrespectful. Maybe we get to upgrade the title to service worker.
I'm doing something.
And I know for real, I'm only saying this because like many people give services, right?
Oh
you
my
get a new
God.
driveway,
Diva,
the
help
paver
me.
come out there,
Too
the
much
construction worker, whatever, he laying you a driveway. He can mess up his back and his knees too, right? So why can't they go and perform a service?
You know what, Perry? We could change the name, but it all rounds back to the same thing. You a hoe. Right. So you know what I mean? If you sitting there and you sitting there and you know this man, you're not the only one. You accepted the assignment. You accepted the assignment. Now I want to just move on really quickly, Sharrell, to this Megan story and Tory Lanez or whatever, right? Here's the thing. We knew from day one when she said she didn't get shot, she did get shot. It was glass in her foot. It wasn't glass. It wasn't until she got to the hospital that she realized that she was shot. You know, she wasn't telling the correct story from the moment the police arrived and it happened. And they always screw themselves when they want to do these interviews. And see, that's the thing with the younger generation. They used to this social media, right? And they always just want to talk and share. The first thing back in the day, when you called the lawyer and something happened, they told you to shut your mouth and don't speak to nobody. Anybody call you, tell them to call your lawyer. You don't say a word. You sitting there doing these interviews, and now that interview is probably going to be the thing that hangs you out the dry. You know, and with the story that he said or his lawyers are saying, it sounds like it's believable. It really does, because there was rumors early on that perhaps the girlfriend was the one that did the pow pow.
Yeah.
So now this story is matching up, because when you get all these girls together, they get in their feelings, right? Here you are, you at Kylie Jenner's house, the Kardashians' house, right? And you know, a lot of men, unfortunately, it is what it is. They like them a Kardashian, okay? So they'll get any Kardashian that they can. So he did. He flirting with the Kardashian, okay? Those two got mad. They said it's time to go. Let's go. They out, they get in the car, and it starts to get, the fight starts to go on right then and there. I can believe that. I believe those two were scrapping, especially because he pitted those two against each other. He was like, "Oh, you taking her side, boo? Well, she took this man from
So
me,
you're
that
telling
man
me,
got me to that one."
Diva, you're telling me that Meg Thee Stallion is a bold-faced liar. She teamed up with Kelsey, and they did the unthinkable.
Well, Sharrell, listen, she told the story that it was glass in her foot. Now, on now when she's speaking to Gail, he stood up out the window. What did he stand up out the sunroof? Like, what window did he stand up out of? And he was doing the pow pow. She the one.
She's only 5'3".
I'm gonna twist her up.
Her story keeps on changing.
He's only 5'3", so I mean, he could have stood outside the window and shot her.
You rusty.
Hold on, I'm gonna shoot over to Ben's IG to see what people are talking about really quick.
Oh, what happened?
I don't see anything. Maybe it was in the past that he posted about it in his IG. This is a mess. Somebody is a bold-faced like, oh my God, I gotta go. Why do I do this every day? This is a good conversation. But at the end of the day, not to be mean, I don't give a damn about Meg Thee Stallion in that case. It's tired me out. Just somebody lying, and I want Kylie Jenner to testify. I don't know who wants to see hips. We are tired of Corey. Let's see what really happened. Was he flirting with you? Yes or no? But you know, she's not touching that. That's not a good sign for Meg.
But where was Travis?
I know. Where was he? I don't know. I don't think he was at the party that night.
Oh, okay.
He wasn't at the party that
Hey,
night.
Sharrell, before you go, I have a quick request. Can you do like a live on that Meghan and Harry, documentary?
All right.
Because that would be good to get like the British, like what the English people
Larry,
think.
I did a short on it, and people went crazy in my short. Perry, should we touch it? Then people were.
No, I can't
It's
touch it.
extremely polarizing.
I don't know shit
It's
about
polarizing.
these people.
It's polarizing, but I think you have some good connections. You should have, because I come from parents that come from Jamaica, which was a colonized country, and we have a totally different perspective of the British than somebody that lives in England. So I know you have some people that are across the pond, in Britain, and some, and I think it would be good if you have like Freddie, and I think it would be good if we have like a substantive conversation, about race. And because the problem is in England, they don't see a lot of things as racist because it's normal to a lot of white English white English people.
Well, let's not talk about it now. Let's do it tomorrow.
Yeah.
Perry, is Larry throwing me under the bus? Who can I? What? I said, is Larry throwing me under the bus? Am I going to get shot up?
I don't know. Larry don't create.
No, I got you back. I'm here.
He don't created a shoot and stab situation. And I tell you what,
I think it would be a good conversation for real. So I really do.
Larry need to have his ass on there. I don't know much about these people.
You don't need to know much.
Well, I know.
Watch the documentary, Terry. Just watch the documentary.
Yeah,
it was good. It was good.
Gotta finish it.
We'll do. Okay, listen. I'll do it tomorrow, you guys. Oh boy. We'll see how it turns out. I'll do it. But then people were cussing me out in the thing. I put Black Devil, meaning that's what some people think of Megan. And oh my God. And then some people were like, and I really
you can't have everybody come up on this kind of topic though. Just select a few that are not going to be.
I can't have them going up on my beautiful wife.
No, we got her. We're not gonna let that happen.
All right, y'all.
All right, thank you.
Representative.
Have a good
Brand,
night.
you're the young representative. What are the last words you want to say? Because everybody up here, you're the youngest one.
Honestly, and I speak for everybody. I say let's just mind our own business. Like what? Unless it's affecting your pockets, or unless it's affecting your life in some significant way, let's just mind our business.
Well, thank you, Brand.
And
letting us know that the young women are about their money. Okay, thank you.
And side note, if you're gonna do that Meghan Markle Harry thing tomorrow, I'd love to join because I just submitted my paper proposal, and that's what I'm talking about. So that
I'm for sure doing it tomorrow morning around 10ish.
Perfect.
Yeah, Pacific time. So, all right. Thank you, Brand, for coming on. As always,
thank you guys. Have a good day.
All right, take care.
Well, we had another rumble in the jungle. Another rumble in the jungle. This was a good topic today. You guys, please don't forget to hit that like button on your way out. It really helps my video. If I didn't get to your call backstage, you guys seen what happened. We're just out of time. People had to say what we had to say. Looks like it's going to continue tomorrow with Harry and Meghan and the King. I want to thank everyone for your super chats. You don't have to support the channel, and you do, so I appreciate it from the bottom of my heart. Should we convene tomorrow, guys?
Why not?
Let's do it. All right. On three, let's say bye. 1, 2, 3. Bye, guys.
Bye, guys.